Title: The Village Boy and the Steady River. A long time ago, in a small village near a winding river, there lived a boy named Xaner. He was like the other children in the village. He played in the fields. He goes to the forest to hunt with his father and helps his mother with housework. But there was one thing that made Xaner different. While other children jumped and played in the river, Xaner liked to sit quietly by its edge and watch. The river was special. It had been flowing for as long as anyone could remember. It shaped the land, watered the crops, and brought life to the village. The elders often said the river never stopped. It kept flowing, day and night, through the heat of summer and the cold of winter. One evening, as the sun set behind the mountains, Xaner's grandfather came to sit beside him. "Why do you always sit here and watch the river?" his grandfather asked. Xaner looked at him and then back at the water. "I watch because it never stops. It keeps flowing no matter what happens." "How does it do that?" His grandfather smiled. "The river is steady because it knows the power of doing something every day. It doesn't rush and it doesn't rest. It keeps moving little by little, and over time, it passed through even the hardest rocks. Life is like that too, Xaner. Big things don't happen all at once. They happen when we work a little every day, without giving up." That night, Xaner lay in bed, thinking about the river and what his grandfather had said. He started to notice how the elders in the village worked every day. They woke up early and worked in the fields, even when it was hard. They didn't complain. They just did their work, step by step. As Xaner grew older, the village faced many troubles. Bad harvests. Harvest means cutting of crops, floods, and sickness. But Xaner remembered the lesson of the river. He woke up early, worked steadily, and focused on small tasks each day. One year, a terrible storm flooded the village, and many crops were destroyed. The villagers were sad and worried. But Xaner said to himself, "If the river can keep flowing through every season, I can keep working through this trouble." Xaner helped the villagers plant new seeds and fix the damaged fields. He didn't expect quick results. Instead, he worked a little every day, just like the river flowed a little every day. Slowly, the crops began to grow again, and the village became strong once more. Years later, Xaner became an elder in the village. People came to him for advice. One day, a young boy asked, "How did you make the village so successful?" Xaner smiled and said, "It didn't happen in one day. I kept moving forward, like the river. When I was tired, I rested, but I never stopped. I learned that even small efforts, done every day, can make big changes over time." The boy nodded, and Xaner added, "Remember, big things don't need big actions. They need steady actions, day by day." And so, Xaner taught the boy, and everyone in the village, the true power of consistency. Small efforts every day can overcome the hardest challenges and change a life.